Good morning. Hi, Meg. Good morning, good morning. I'm a little bit late because I had to reschedule my dentist appointment. Being responsible and all that, right? Relax. Jessie is looking for a fun toy to play with. Although, actually, I cannot be playing with her right now, can I? So today we're going to do this little guy. And it's going to be super, super easy, super simple. We're only going to use 2 stitches and 2 colors. So I'm going to start with this kind of yellowy. Will you please chill? I wish I could show you what she's doing because she's got her bone and she's jumping around in circles with it. So I'm going to use this like yellowy green color, all 6 strands, and I'm going to pull some off of here. Thread my needle. All right, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna do a little back stitch and some little straight stitches all the way along to the top. So I'm gonna do kind of 1 stitch for each of the leaves, and then 1 stitch for the little stems. So let's go. Let's zoom in a bit. Whoa. I need to get a new phone holder, I think. It's a bit too wobbly. I think everyone's gonna get sick from it. I feel a bit nauseous. So I'm gonna start at the bottom. You can start at the top. You can start at the tip of one of these if you want. Up to you. And we'll just do, well, like I said, 1 stitch for in between. So 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 1 stitch for each of the leaves. I was telling people yesterday I lost my needle on the float boat at the lake. I've been trying to find a new one that I like, and I thought this one was it. But it's just a little bit difficult to pull through. Do you guys have like a favorite needle that you always use? Hello! How are you, babes? Because I had my needle for like 4 years or 5 years maybe. But I know some people, they like to change them out all the time. Like they get a bit too used or something, and then they decide not to. I'm good. I just had to reschedule my dentist appointment because I didn't have a way to get there because David's starting school. So I'm trying to be responsible and reschedule it instead of just canceling. But if you know me, the dentist is like my #1 nemesis. Like I get all shaky and like I've passed out like 3 or 4 times just from like being scared. It's ridiculous. So that's why I was late today. There we go. 1 little baby stalk done. And then 1 for the tip. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to go back down to the end and go to the tip again. because I don't want this line to be straight across like that. Those of you who are here, are you doing the stitch along? Are you just here to have a little watch? Are you doing the leaves and the flowers? Tell me, talk to me. Hello. Ooh, Mega's stitching along. My mom messaged me last night and she's like, I just want to make sure that all of my colors look okay together. What color should I put with this? And I'm like, that's part of learning. You have to do it. You have to do it by yourself. Pick your colors. It doesn't matter what colors that you choose in the end. I kind of want to do one with like all black. Like, use all black thread. I think that would look kind of cool. So for those of you just joining, we're just doing little straight stitches or back stitches. Down the middle, straight stitches for each leaf. I think this is also called the fern stitch. But with the fern stitch, you kind of have to do it like in a certain, like a pattern to your stitches, where I'm just doing it like willy-nilly. Carolyn says, I'm doing the flowers for now, and I'm watching the leaves with coffee. Aw. Our coffee machine broke the day that we got back from holiday. So cheers for that, universe. So we had to go buy a new coffee machine. And we got one of those ones like they have at Starbucks, like the little ones that you do the espresso that comes out. And then you get to like froth your own milk and everything. But we've had it since Saturday and we haven't actually used it yet because they keep saying that like the first 4 to 5 coffees you have to like run the machine for it to like get to be good. Like you should like throw the first 4 or 5 away. And so like David's going to school every morning and I haven't had like enough guts to go and try it. So we'll see. I hope it works. I hope it works nice. Actually, we got the machine and it didn't come with that little stainless steel mug that you need to froth the milk. So then we had to go buy one of those. Oh, she says, my phone at work will not stop ringing. Do they not realize it's stitch along time? Oh my gosh. So the way that my dentist cancels appointments or reschedules appointments is that you have to leave a message and then they will call you back. And so I was like trying to be responsible and like, you know, just reschedule and cancel then. But I didn't realize that they've like changed their policy so that they have to call you back. So I went and left the message and they called back like within 2 seconds. But it was like right at the stitch along time. And I was like, oh my God, can you just be a little bit quicker? Because like I have someplace I have to be. Well, okay, so I had it on for Thursday, but because I don't drive yet here, because my license is expired, because as an American, you can drive for 1 year and still be insured. So I've been here since September 2015, so my 1 year is like well done and over. No insurance companies will insure me to drive unless I pay like £2,000 a year, which is ridiculous for insurance. So I have to go and take the driving test here and like go driving with a little instructor for a while. I don't think it's long. I think it's only like 2 times or something. And I'm not even sure if you have to. I think it's just, that's kind of what they recommend. And then, yeah, so I've been studying like all of the rules of the road here to make sure that I can like pass the written test and everything. And then I have to go take like the driving test part. So there's a driving center, test center that's like really close to my house. But I just have to go and do it. And I don't want to. But then also it means that like I have to get a car and then I have to pay insurance and then that's more petrol and like a whole bunch of stuff. So at the moment I've just been scheduling like any appointments, or like David goes to the post office for me for the business, and like if I need anything from the store then I'll like Amazon it, or David will just go get it, or I'll go with David to get it. I'm not doing nothing, I promise. She says insurance is super ridiculous. Yeah, it's a massive expense driving. It really is. And like, I think like at first we did have 2 cars, and then one of the cars was like not being amazing. And then we found out that I couldn't drive anyways. Like I couldn't like legally drive anymore because of my license being expired. So I was like, never mind. I'm just gonna not. Okay, so for this one, we're going to take 2 threads and we're going to be putting little details in each of these little stitches, these little leaf stitches that we did. So I'm just changing my needle to a smaller needle so that my needle's not so big. You can kind of like see the difference. So I'm just going to use the smaller one. You don't have to at all. It's more so that you can see where I'm putting the needle down into each of the little leaves. She says, I hate driving, but she can drive and she likes to be driven. Yeah, see, I don't mind driving. Like, I quite like it, but it just takes a long time to get like anywhere here, so. I think if people would obey the road signs and stuff, like on roundabouts and everything, then it would be easier. But so anyways, I've rescheduled my appointment. That was a lot. Sorry, guys. Okay, so for this one, she says, oops, not sure how I sent the laughing faces. That's all right. We're all here for a good time. So for this one, we're going to add little stitches from about here to here on each of our leaves, including the very, very tip one. So you're going to go back up and you're going to go to the middle. Let me see if I can make it closer. Hopefully it's not blurry. You just see my fingers really big now. And then you're going to go right back down here. Yeah? So not the whole way, just about 3/4. Right back down. And you're only going to do the leaves. So not the little stems that we've done. There's the first little bit done. And then from here on, we'll just do the leaves. And you really want to split them kind of in the middle. Try not to get like all 6 on one side, if you know what I mean. So like don't put it to the side of it like that. You want to come up right in the middle. Woo! Of each one. That's not in the middle. I'm trying to do it if I look through the phone so I don't miss any comments and stuff. Because I used to have my iPad next to me, but now I just look through the phone. So I've perfected my stitching through the screen. And you're just gonna make little stitches like this. Easy peasy, yeah? Katie says, so cute. Thanks for this. I like to watch them. Then I do them when the kiddos are in bed. That's so smart. Or you can be like my mom who watches them like a million times. I think it's just because she misses me a lot. There we go. So there's one done. And then just pop on over to the next one. That's my mom. She says that is so true. Oh, Robin. But I also think it's nice to have like something for yourself. So I shared somebody yesterday who said that she got back home from work. She really didn't want to do it. She was really tired and she was in such a bad mood. And then she decided she was going to do it anyways. And she was so happy that she did because she felt so much better when she was done. I think it can be like embroidery, can be so therapeutic. Like you don't really have to think about a bad day or what's on your mind or anything like that. You just put all your troubles away. Learn something new. Jwana633. Thank you for the comments, but I don't know what that means. Gonna go back over here. Man. Only a couple left. I'm going to zoom back out now. We also went and got white light bulbs so that, yes, Meg, the September pattern is out right now. It's been out since yesterday morning, but I haven't had a chance to post about it. But yeah, so we went out and got white light bulbs instead of the warm colored ones. We got the cool, like natural light ones so that I can do some lives in the evening for people who live in America. So isn't that so nice of me? Actually, the yellow was just really, I don't know, when it gets to be around Christmas, like the end of November and December, the sun sets so early at like 4 o'clock or 4:30. The earliest that it sets is 3:50 p.m. And I was just getting a little bit depressed with no daylight. So we got some natural light bulbs so that I can do some more work later into the evening, especially like painting or like picking colors, because you really can't mix paints with warm light. It changes the color of them. So there we go. We've got Sunday and Tuesday, day 1, day 2. And that's how they'll be on the YouTube channel. So I think I'm going to change it to like day 1, day 3, day 5, because it will be like September 1st, September 3rd, September 5th. Because obviously today's the 3rd and we've done the 2nd day. So I don't want people to get confused, but I think it'll be easier for people who are doing both of the patterns. So if you're doing the flowers and the leaves, you can know that all of the odd ones will be leaves and all the even ones will be flowers. Oh, God, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, we have the first 2 days finished, and tomorrow we'll do the flowers pattern. I'll be putting this one up on YouTube right now, and you'll find yesterday's and Sunday's there as well. So that's it. Easy peasy, yeah? Yeah. All right, well, I hope that you guys have a great day. And for those of you doing flowers, I will see you tomorrow. For those of you only doing leaves, I'll see you on Thursday. Took me a minute there. All right, have a great day. Thanks, Mom. You have a great day, too. I hope that Tammy isn't giving you a hard time. Good night from Melbourne. Good night from Birmingham. Bye.